Hi and welcome back to CordcuttersLI. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the new KM2 Plus 4K TV box from MeCool. This one is another one in their line that's official Netflix 4K certified. This has official Android TV version 11. You may have seen my earlier review on the KD3 streaming stick. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description for the video if you want to check that one out. This is not a sponsored video, although MeCool was nice enough to send me a sample to give it a try and to share with you what I think about it, what I like, what I don't like, and there is some of each. Stay tuned. I have a lot to show you, so I want to go ahead and get right into it. If you're ready to take a look at the new Android TV box from MeCool, sit back, relax, and let's go. If you're in the market for a VPN service to help you stay connected and protected while streaming, have a click on one of the links in the description below. Doing so not only gets you a great discount on your next VPN subscription, it also helps to support the CordcuttersLI channel. Alright, so no surprises in the box. You have the device itself, remote control, an HDMI cable, and a power adapter. We take a closer look at the MeCool KM2 Plus itself. On top you have a little round circle of metal. The rest of it's all plastic. Looking at the front, you have 3 LEDs, one for infrared, one that shows you network connection, and then the other one for power. On the left side, you have a USB 2 port, a blue USB 3 port, and then the flash drive. And on the back, you have a digital audio out, you have AV connection, HDMI cable connection, a 100, not gigabit, LAN Ethernet connection, and then a place to plug it in. On the bottom you have some nice ventilation. Okay, taking a closer look at the remote, I don't have to explain a lot of these buttons, but you do have the nice Google voice command button, a gear button over there for getting into the settings really quickly. Down at the bottom, the buttons that I should point out are the dedicated app buttons for YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, and Google Play. I really do like the Google Play button. That's an app that I go into all the time to load up other apps, so that will come into use. All right, so a brief look at the KM2 Plus interface. It's basically your standard Android TV. You have your favorites bar here where you'll have most of your favorite apps that you go into all the time. You have all the recommended content, and you have the channels that can be added and modified if you want to. You can move them up and down and so on. Interface is, very responsive, nothing, no lag, it's not really slowing down at all. It kind of keeps up with me without any issues. Show you briefly up in the settings. We'll go into device preferences and about, and you'll see that it is Android TV OS version 11. And if we go down into the storage, you'll see that it has, in this case, 13 gigs of internal storage. It's actually 16, but there's some used up for, system files and so on. And I've loaded up with some pretty good stuff here. As you can see, I've got 8 gigs of apps already installed, some games, some other apps with some videos and so on. But after I got done, I have over 4 gigs still available. So I don't think you're going to have an issue with storage space unless you have and like to save a lot of your media content on here. So that's a look at the interface. I don't want to waste a lot of time here because I want to get right into the performance of this device. So let's go with that. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at some YouTube. 4K 30 FPS or frames per second first. Super steady, no stuttering or anything. Great color. Really no issues, no dropped frames at all, as you can see up there. Switch to another clip now. Still 4K 30 FPS. Looking good. 0 dropped frames. Now we'll switch to 4K 60 FPS. Still looks super sharp. Great color, good contrast. No stuttering or lagging of any kind. Another 4K 60 FPS clip. I want to give credit to the YouTube creators that have these. I'll put some links down in the description. I do want to give these guys credit for making some awesome videos. So now we're going to move over to Netflix. This is where I first found some stumble or a little trip up on the KM2 Plus, where I'll show you in just a minute. You scroll through, you'll see that the display kind of blinks on you as you go up and down. Not really sure what that's all about. I did try restarting it and, you know, clearing the cache and all that stuff, all the typical stuff. As you see here, you just push the button, and each time you do, it kind of blanks out for a moment. Didn't really get to the bottom of it. This is a demo unit, so, you know, there is a chance that there could be something there. But when it does play, it plays fine. I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I'm going to show you all 4K movies here. First, Red Notice. Pretty good movie from Netflix. 4K Extraction now. Looking good. El Camino. Who doesn't like Breaking Bad, right? I was really excited when this came out. Thought it was pretty good. Again, very good quality, no problems at all. Switching to Prime Video now. We're going to show some UHD or 4K movies here. No problem at all. Good, crisp, clean display. No stuttering, no lagging. Good quality. Nothing to complain about here. I had zero issues when I played anything I could find.
We need to split up. Let me check the career. Let's go.
That's a good video.
I have eyes on the new player. I'll stay on him. Deej, how you doing?
All right, so the MeCool KM2 Plus, as I said earlier, has a USB 3. So if you're like me, you can put all of your favorite movies onto a USB thumb drive and go ahead and plug it into the side like this and go ahead and play your movies. We're going to watch a little Mary Poppins Returns. Very high quality, no problems, no stuttering. You can fast forward, rewind, pause, all you want. Jump around, plays just fine. Switching to a little Jurassic World. No problem whatsoever. Playing just about all the 4K content I could throw at it without any issues whatsoever. Jumping over one of my son's favorite movies, Cars 3, with his buddy Lightning McQueen. And again, very sharp picture, no problems, no lag. Good as can be. Okay, now switching over to some games. I loaded this thing up, like I said earlier. I'm kind of partial to racing games, so bear with me. If you don't like them, you know, there are lots of other games out there you can try. Really fluid, smooth controls. I'm using a Microsoft Xbox gamepad, wireless. No problems whatsoever getting through the first few games I tried. This being Beach Buggy Racing. Switching over to Rally Fury now, another racing game. Pretty easy to play. Very responsive again. No, lag, no stuttering. You turn the wheel, or in this case, press the buttons, and it goes where you want it to. No problems whatsoever with the Microsoft gamepad wireless controller. And I'm going to crash. Now we'll switch to Asphalt 8. This game worked really well. No problems, no lagging. Very responsive on the control. I'm not a big gamer, but, I can manage with the controller and it works pretty well. Easy to control in these games. Can I squeak out the win here? Let's see. Just by a fender. Alright, so here's where we learn that all stories don't have a happy ending. Trying Asphalt 9. And no bueno. It pretty much crashed and brought me back to the home screen. So it does have its limits, but many games I tried did work very well. Alright, so there you go. A pretty good look at the MeCool KM2 Plus Android TV streaming box. We had a couple of hiccups along the way. You know, we did have that issue with the Netflix interface, and one of the high-end games didn't play for us. But all in all, I think I feel pretty good about how it performed. Plays all that 4K content flawlessly, no problems whatsoever. I think this Android box might be worth a shot. If you do want to pick one up, I'll put a link in the description below. And if you want to save a few bucks, go ahead and put in the coupon code CCLI for CordcuttersLI. As always, if you liked anything you saw in today's video, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe, and tell a friend. If you're new to CordcuttersLI, where we try to help you save money on your cable bill, please click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Doing this will make sure you don't miss out on any new videos as they come out, and it helps to support the channel.